was up in Coral. I worked with Noel on the Christmas Hamper Fund, and one of the things we collected were donations from the community and hockey equipment. So when I came down here, going to some of the church sales and some of the other sales, there's lots of hockey equipment on for relatively cheap prices. For I figured I could give the community some hockey equipment for some of the kids that didn't have it. So I put a few messages out on the internet on Kijiji, and I got pretty good response from some of the people in the area, and as well as a pretty good response from my hometown of Wawa. And I can't remember the total weight, but it was about 7 full bags of hockey equipment for Coral Harbor and a bag for Cape Dorset as well.
Mm-hmm. So how many children were able to participate in that year when you first started, that normally wouldn't be able to participate?
Well, I'm not 100% sure on how much actual hockey equipment we got the first year, but we did get a few donations from the community, and through the Department of Environment, we sponsored a couple of kids. I think it was 2 or 3 just for their hockey tuition. So unfortunately, the first year wasn't that, a couple kids, but hopefully this year there can be more kids that'll be, participating in hockey in Coral.
Mm-hmm. And do you think this is important for the kids to be involved in any kind of sports within their communities?
Oh, definitely. I've played hockey all my life in Southern Ontario and Southern Canada, and the time that I had up in Coral and seeing how involved the communities are in hockey and how much of a part of their lives it is. It's definitely important for the younger generations to keep that up, and 10, 15 years from now, hopefully that the hockey passion is still striving the way it is right now in Nunavut.
So in terms of doing a hockey equipment drive, whether it be this year or any other years, will you be continuing to help the community of Coral Harbor with this hockey equipment drive, or are you going to expand it to other communities as well?
Oh, I would love to help any community that's available or that would want my help. I spoke to the conservation officer in Cape Dorset, and I asked him what I could do to help, and he specifically wanted novice age goalie equipment. So I was just fortunate enough to run across a full set of novice age goalie equipment. So I helped Cape Dorset, I helped them with that, and Coral. I'm going to continue to help Coral for the rest of my life. The community gave me so much. It's that's the least I can do. So if there's any other communities, and I'm sure a lot of people in the South would be more than willing to help out. The response I got was very overwhelming for me, anyways, and hopefully we can just continue to expand on our donations, and I couldn't have done it without help from my family and my girlfriend Natalie Babcock, but as well as First Air, Ed Pico. He provided free shipping, which just the amount of weight that we shipped up with the equipment, is all donations. So it was amazing for them to help out, and couldn't have done it without their assistance as well.
Mm-hmm. How does this make you feel, hockey equipment going into the community just before Christmas?
Well, it makes me feel good if the kids, are able to play hockey. So it's all about the little guys and girls that want to get involved in hockey. So hopefully I can, help out in the little way that I can, and it makes me feel pretty good to think that I am helping Coral, even though that I am still, or Nunavut in general, even though that I'm still in Ontario.
Mm-hmm. So we have people, listeners from all over, through internet, iPod, and whatnot. But if there is people out there that have spare equipment that are just sitting in their homes or just sitting there doing nothing, what would you tell them?
Well, there's obviously a lot of communities up in Nunavut that could use equipment. If people want to get a hold of me, they can get a hold of me, or if they know somebody in the communities that might be able to, provide some assistance on shipping, because unfortunately, shipping is the most difficult aspect of getting the equipment up there. But if people want to email me, my email is kaewood25@hotmail.com, and I can see what I can do. And in Ontario, anyways, I might be able to either pick the equipment up or, figure out a way to get it up there. Again, without cooperation from a lot of the local businesses and, airlines such as First Air, it's pretty difficult to get stuff